Hey yo, what's good? What's going on, everyone? Everywhere, welcome back to another video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm putting in a lot of work to make this video happen here. So without further ado, let's get into these styles here, okay? If you don't know about the title of the video, I am going to show you and showcase a couple different variations of the colors and whatnot for all of the styles in the new time capsule, the neon Technomancer time capsule, okay? Put this one right here. Now it's time to record this video. I finally collected everything in it, so I can show you everything. The Royal Sorcerer's Neon Chroma Pack, the Cybernetic Skin Set, Cybernetic Hair, Heptakus Crown, the enhanced Cybernetic Sorcerer's gear, as well as the regular Cybernetic Sorcerer's gear. And if you want to see the Circe doll accessory, we're going to show the case that in this video as well. So make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, put the notification bell on, set it to all, because I do a whole bunch of giveaways, sometimes the first come, first serve, as well as making sure you don't miss any of the content I got coming up. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. So let's just go down the list. And for those who didn't know too, you get 4.5 skill points if you collect everything from this time capsule. That's the general basis for how many skill points you get per time capsule too, by the way. Just so everyone's aware. But let's come over to materials and let's go all the way down to Royal Sorcerers. I'm gonna show you all three and we're just gonna apply it to all. Okay, ooh, I went ahead and passed it. There we go. So it is pretty nice. I'm not gonna front. Now the gray kind of reminds me of if you get the black neon chroma and you set it to pretty much black for like the more highlighted, the neon portions of it. That's how it kind of looks for this gray. The black is just black and there's a nice gold accent. And it's very nice, very lovely. So that was one that we first saw. Two, ooh, two is looking immaculate. I'm not gonna front. Like, what's that one dude who'd be like, that's the immaculate lava, lavalicious and all this stuff. Man, that's what this is looking like. This is nice. That's nice, that's sick. I always like the black and gold look, me personally. But yeah, that's real nice. I like how the gray on the outline of the pants is actually making it look more just black altogether. Ooh. Oh man, it messed it up. It's all good, y'all. Since we already showed 1 and 2, we can just come over here to 3 and apply it to all. Ooh. Now I'm not going to front. That is definitely, yep. That is definitely a lot of gold, but I do like the fact that it is like a very darker yellow gold and not so almost looking like a brass color, you know what I mean? Now I guess in certain lights it does kind of look kind of brass color, but it's definitely gold nonetheless. And this gray that y'all were seeing before is part of the neon port, so if you make it black it looks kind of gray, but as you see right there, if you make it a different color, that's that. So let me actually go back and show y'all two, just so it defeats any confusion. Okay, so it says 1. It's kind of hard to see now with that color. This is 2 though, and you can kind of see a little bit better. Now I know y'all peeped the style, man. Look how it matches up on the sides and everything, y'all. It look like it's supposed to go together, but it's not. The scuba chest and the Speed Force pants, legs, whatever. But yeah, that looks pretty good for a Royal Sorceress. Okay, now that is the Royal Sorceress. We're gonna go ahead and showcase that with the rest of the set. But let's go ahead and get into the cybernetic skin set. So we are gonna have to make my character a little less, let's just put it a little bit more revealing, so to speak, okay? Now we'll have to go ahead and get the briefs. Yep, here they are. Let's take off everything else. I'm sorry, y'all. Please do bear with me. But as you see here, yo, this looks insane. This looks sick. Let me take off the face because it's kind of messing with our eyes there, which, oh my goodness, that looks sick, yo. Now let's see, with our makeup, we are able to change it there as you see. And let's just make it a little red. And let's actually take this aura off as well so we don't have any influences there. Now as you see by the skin set, this looks nice. Okay. That is very nice. Let's make sure that it's not actually interfering there. And no, it is not. Now it is fully customizable, so you're able to have it in a variety of different colors, just so y'all are aware. And that is our first skin, well, cybernetic skin 1. Here is cybernetic skin 2, which I see is pretty much only really going to change the actual facial structure with the nose and mouth and a little bit of the cheekbones. This looks like more of the black person, let's be honest, okay? And then we have 3. It's pretty much as it was with the other ones, with the Sagine and the Venom stuff. It's the same faces, okay? Just however you want to see it. Don't matter. Why not? But yes, that is the cybernetic skin. So let's go ahead and come down the list here and go to the cybernetic hair. Okay, we'll have to go down to hair, and it should be right here. Cybernetic hair. Now this looks like some punk rock. I don't even know, man. That's crazy. I ain't gonna front. Let's actually come over here to the colors and let's do like a red, a green, a yellow, you know what I mean? Now let's do a blue here. I know that those colors look ugly, but bear with me, okay? So I am trying to make sure we're able to get a true sense of what is customizable and where is it customizable at. So that does look pretty cool, not gonna front. And for those who's wondering about the side little features, if it's part of the hair or if it's part of something else, as you see, it is actually part of the cybernetic skin set, not the cybernetic hairstyle. Okay, cybernetic hairstyle is mainly just on the top of your head there, and that long, almost not quite like a ponytail, but long wave of hair. Let's just keep it at that. Okay, it actually kind of looks like one of the Dark Side sisters. I forgot which one it is, but it looks like one of them. Okay, so that's cybernetic hair. Let's go ahead and look at the Heptakus crown. Now, if you know me, I always have the crown of Solomon because, you know, Israelite and whatnot. But let's take this off briefly for this new crown that got put on. Now, see, it really is just some over your forehead there. And as you see, it's only customizable with one color, unlike the crown of Solomon, which has multiple colors to be customizable with, okay? That is, it's pretty cool. You can make some different styles with that. That would be kind of cool. Now let's go ahead and go on to let's actually do the regular cybernetic sorcerer's gear, then we'll show the enhanced version, just so you can see the baseline and then go from there, okay? Now, I will go ahead and take off the crown and this hairstyle just so we're not getting any confusion there. And I'll even take off the skin set so there's no confusion there as well, okay? Now, let's go to see for the helmet. cybernetic sorcerers right there. Oop, okay. Yeah, let's take that off. Alright, so that is what we have. Now you see by that white, it's not changing. You see your slot 3, it's going to be the more neon effect of it. It look like the glasses, man, are like low rim style, but I mean, it's kind of cool. I ain't gonna front. I kind of want to do some cool with it, make a little nice style with it. But the ears is really getting me because they either look like ram horns or you look like Steve Urkel with these glasses over here. Cause I don't know, man. That's just, it look crazy to me. But let's keep going. I digress. Let's show the shoulders. So you see, you're kind of seeing a pattern here. It's not really a lot of neon, but slot 3 does give you a little bit of neon accents, which is pretty good in all honesty. Neon shouldn't be the main focal point like that. A nice little accent does help out quite a bit. Let me unlock that. I don't know why that's not unlocked. Where's that? There we go. Let's keep everything the same here. So we're on the same color palette. Now this does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna front y'all. And I'm definitely going to be using this and some styles coming up. Now I don't see that it is projecting anything out of the back, because normally even when you're super free, you can still project something out the back when you have the inertial flywheel. So since I'm not seeing that, it does not protrude anything out of that little center beam there. It would have been cool if it did, though. Let's be honest. The style is still cool nonetheless. But yeah. Let's move on to the chest piece, okay? Now the chest piece, that's crazy. Now the chest piece, I'll go with that. There we go. Let's go here and let's go there. Now let's take it off the shoulders, just to be on the safe side. Let's even take off the back piece so we can see the full chest in its entirety, okay? Now I'm not gonna front, chest piece is kind of cool. Nice little trench coat effect. I can definitely see a lot of electricity people utilizing this for a nice trench coat static shock-esque feel, especially with the new static shock DLC coming out very soon. So yeah, if you're trying to have a nice little different play. I like the coloring at the bottom right there. That looks pretty good. Pretty nice. I'm not gonna front. Yeah. Yeah, that is the chest piece. Let's go ahead and go on to the next one, which is going to be the hands. Now the hands is where we have that cool little effect, kind of like your arm's a little nub. I went the wrong way on that one, but it's all good. So I'm saying with the arms that right arm is more like the latex leather with a little bit of outline to it, as opposed to the left arm, which is pretty much all cybernetic and robotic like, and allows you to, which is kind of cool, like the end of your nub, instead of it being like bloody and red or even just capped off like how it would be naturally if you got amputated there. It's more like energy's flowing out of you and into the arm, and you're still like connected in a way, which is pretty cool. Now let's see how the hands look. I'm opening up. Well, they are actually different, huh? Interesting. But they're still pretty good, pretty cool, nonetheless. I especially like this arm here. This one looks pretty sick. If we can have a little bit better with that one, but I'm pretty sure with a different coloring and whatnot, different materials, you can make it a whole lot better. And let's keep in mind that we also have not seen the enhanced version yet, so let's get on the belt and then like the feet so we can get onto the hands. Now the cybernetic sorcerer's belt, I ain't gonna front, that looks sick. Yo, I have not really been seeing these styles like that. I've been trying to keep my eyes away from it just to have a, you know, a good reaction to it. And this belt is nice. Not gonna front. I'm definitely gonna be using that in some upcoming styles. And you can see with the little Aqualad or Aquaman little icon in the front there, this is actually interesting. Because the Neon Technomancer I would think would be more like Circe and stuff like that with the whole Sorcerer stuff, but it looks like it's a combination for something else. But this belt's pretty cool nonetheless. You definitely gotta have pants with it. Maybe not a slimline because how it is so far out on your body there. Slimline won't do well with it because slimline is about as thin as my body is here. Alright, so it's called slim. Let's keep going. Let's take that off and let's go ahead and put the legs. Don't mind you missing out on the different pieces. I'm gonna put everything together before we go into the handset, okay? Yo, that's sick. I ain't gonna front. DC really got it like how some of the prosthetic people that have to wear prosthetics and whatnot be. That's how some of the feet be. I ain't gonna front. But is it? Oh no, there's no little like glowing bit like how it is an arm there for the leg. I feel like that was kind of like a missed opportunity. And you kind of still have that same like icon on the belt or emblem on the belt, logo, whatever, right there on that pants leg. Okay, which is kind of cool. Ties it in nice. And then Sorcerer's boots at the bottom there on that left leg. I ain't gonna front. The top of it look like boy shorts when it's cut off like that, or board shorts, whatever. Little swim trunks type joints. That's cool. Now let's go ahead and go back to Breathe so we can check out the feet and then put it all together. Interesting. There's very little of that second color that you can really pull from, just a little bit on the toes there. And I thought I might have saw something around the calf muscle, but nope, there's not. Just the neon at the bottom, nice little outline to match neon, and the only spot for the slot too is actually on your toes. Huh, interesting. But let's go ahead and put this all together so we can see the full set in its entirety. Oh, I'm already wearing a head. I'm tripping. Let's put it on the shoulders. Let's put the back on. Already have that on. Let's now put the waist. Let's go put the pants on. And we already have the shoes for the feet. So this is how it's supposed to look all together. Kind of take away that amputee kind of look. But it does look pretty cool, all things considered. There's certain things I definitely do like. I like this portion of the arm for the hands, but I don't think I'll wear them because that portion is kind of mess with it. For me personally, I definitely like the belt. The back is insanely cool looking. Even the chest piece look kind of cool. Just I don't necessarily personally like the spikes for myself and how I go for my characters, but hey, to each his own. And let me even show y'all with the hairstyle what it looks like. Just see how it like flows through and whatnot. So it does kind of get cut off, as you see. So you were hoping for that. It's going to be a little unfortunate for you, okay? And then you got the tubes and wiring and all that stuff coming out of the hair. But yeah, so that is the regular set. Now let's get into the enhanced set. So for the enhanced set, we are going to come over here and go right there. Now we're keeping the colors the exact same. And for the enhanced set, you kind of see a little bit of a difference when it comes to the over the ear pieces. That red is just not all protruding there. You have a little bit more of that yellow texturing. The actual visor itself looks like it changes depending on the lighting. So that's pretty cool. A little better of an aspect there. If there is movement on that green neon, it is very slight and minimal, which I'm not thinking it is. So that is the headpiece. Let's check out the shoulders, especially in comparison to the original ones. So all of them have that little bit of a hue to them. It's like a purple, blue, like almost iridescent kind of hue to it, especially on the outline bits. It's very interesting. And the spikes have more of a pattern on it now. Oh, and I see at the bottom, it does have motion in it. For that green, it's just more smoky, not so energy surging through. But let's go ahead and head over to the back piece. And let me go ahead and take off the rest of the C. It has that hue to it again. That pinkish, iridescent-y, blue, purple kind of look. Let me take the hair off as well. Okay, I do like this bag. I ain't gonna front with that. That ring behind kind of remind me of like Warrior Nun. If you ever saw that on Netflix, that's kind of what it reminds me of, at least. That was a nice little surge in the center gem here on the back too. I like that. Yeah, even with the iridescent look, I think I might rock this one. I like the energy, how it looks. Now let's take some of this other stuff off since we are getting now to the chest. So those styles do not conflict or interfere with each other whatsoever at all. You can get a more sense of how it's supposed to look by itself. Where's the priest? There we go. Also, now you have actual different color at the bottom of the inside as well as the outside. Everything's outlined even on this side of your ribs there. Oh, did I not notice that before? It has like, it's like 2 layers for this little trench coat. Interesting. Well, that's pretty cool. Pretty good. You got that little ring right there too. Pretty cool. Then let's go ahead and go to the hands. I'm very curious to see what these are different. So it's pretty much less red on the, well, no, it's still red on the fingertips. Looks like a little bit more red on the elbow there, but not so much green energy. There's not some more neon green, it's more of that just the green energy, like, I guess just moving through, motioning through You can kind of tell like the stub of it more directly of the cut. I mean, it's cool. At least that hand has a little bit different. A little bit added to it as well. Alright, that's cool. Let's go ahead and go on to the next one, which is going to be the waist. So let's take off the chest so the waist can shine. Now this one doesn't seem to have the initial on that first at first glance, the initial iridescent hue to it, the tint to it, but it definitely does on further closer inspection. Yeah, still cool. Some of this hue's kind of like messing it up for me personally, so I might just take the normal version and not the enhanced. That's just me. You feel free to do whatever you want. Let this video guide you to make a better decision. Maybe you don't have it, you can get something specific. I still have that same iridescent hue to it. The green is not so bright as well as has been on all of it. Definitely still have that same motion. Kind of like a mist container flowing through it. It's pretty cool. No real changes outside of that. So, because there's not, let's go over to brief so we can look at the feet and then put it all together, okay? Now for the feet, it's pretty much look like the exact same. You just now have the green energy tint that is doing a little motion for you. The gold or that second slot is still showing us that iridescent look to it. And as you see, it's still going to give us iridescent look no matter what color we pick. If we pick blue, the green, even the gold or the yellow, or even the red, it still gives us a different kind of texture there. So let's go ahead and put everything all together so we can see a full look at this here set. Now this set, since it's enhanced set, it will be worth half a skill point, just so you're all aware, and the regular set is just worth a quarter of skill point. The regular set is 2 stars, 4 feet, and the enhanced set is 3 stars. Oh, I'm tripping, I already had the hands on. Let's put on the chest. The back, and then the shoulders. I think that'll be it. Now, this is how it looks all together for the enhanced cybernetic sorcerers, or this neon Technomancer, as DC wants to coin that for the time capsule. Looks pretty cool, all things considered. There's definitely portions of it that I like the back piece in particular, and the belt. Probably some of my favorites. The arm piece definitely looks sick. I'll probably, depending on the style, may take the regular one over the enhanced one. But yeah, the boot's not really doing it for me personally. The leg is cool to match with the hands, but I like the hands a little bit better than the legs. But yeah, and the chest and shoulders, I don't really like the spikes too much. Not really into the punk rock look for my particular character, but I know other characters that look fantastic with it. So definitely go ahead and open those bad boys up and get what you can. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Circe doll accessory. I was trying to look to see if I missed anything, but let's check out the Circe doll accessory before we end this off. Did I pass it? Oh, yep, I surely did. So Circe's doll right there. Interesting enough, it matches perfectly with how our belt is lined up. But let's go ahead and take off the belt and the chest just to see exactly how this looks. Okay. Go and take off the hands too. Let's go back to briefs for the pants, just so you're able to properly see the doll accessory. Now, as you know, the doll accessory is not going to be color customizable. It's just going to be how Circe looks, but in that kind of plush, what was it, fun pop-esque kind of look. Now, it does look pretty good, look pretty cool, and it will be interesting for some characters, especially if you are Circe mentored on the villain side with the magic mentor. It would actually be kind of cool to actually have that on you like that. And maybe if you know, maybe you lower behind your characters, like you gain power from her, and you like siphon her power off for yourself, or I don't know. I feel like you can do a lot with DC, and some of the power and lore is very fascinating there. But that is all the styles for this particular DLC. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video out so everyone knows about this here. These here styles and anything that's in the latest time capsule DC Universal line has added to the game. Once again, it is about 4.5 skill points altogether when you collect everything that's worth feats in this time capsule here, and that's pretty much the going rate for when they drop a new time capsule. That's an additional like 4.5 skill points added to the game. But yeah, oh, I guess what we can do is look at the cybernetic set, right, and go ahead and apply it with the different chromas before I forget. Now, apologize. Now I gotta kind of go back through all these, so bear with me, y'all. Make sure you like the video, cause I was definitely about to end it, but luckily I remembered to do this. Oh, for a second there I got a little lost. I'm not gonna front y'all, but it's all good. Hey, let me know if you made it all the way to the end of the video. In the comment section you can put that you made it to the end of the video, okay? I might actually do some like hidden words in some of the videos for upcoming giveaways. Just see where are y'all actually stopping throughout the video. Y'all stopping somewhere at the very beginning, you know, the middle, the end, whatever. Watching all the way through or not. Let's go ahead and apply these materials to them. So that is the first one, and let's just make it reddish. So that's the first material right there. That red is kind of drowning everything. Can't really tell much. Let's put a blue, why not? So the blue is all color customizable. Everything else is not. Now, this was the Royal Sorcerer's Neon Chroma 1. This is the second one. I like the second one a lot. It's all that black and gold. It looks sick. This is the third one. One thing I just realized is I have this aura. So I apologize. Let's go through the materials one more time. This is the first one. First one's cool. You can definitely do a lot with it. Especially if you tone down some of that neon brightness to it. It's quite bright. Second one is my personal favorite probably. And then here's the third one. Third one's pretty cool. A lot of gold. I'll probably take the first one over the third one. Me personally, just for the type of styles that I do. But it's still good nonetheless. Now tell me how you feel in the comment section down below. How do you feel about these styles? Do you think they're pretty good styles? Do you think DC could have stepped up their game a little bit more? How do you feel about the styles all together in general? But without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video out, watch the ads. It helps me. If you help me, I help y'all out in return. As for example, with these videos and the giveaways. Well, without further ado, peace and shalom.